2 new Spanish songs. One of those has become your 18th #1 song. So why do you think that's so successful for you?
I mean, I moved to Miami when I was about 7 years old, and you know, in Miami you speak Spanglish. So for me, it was obvious to. I began writing in English and Spanish, but my first contract was in Spanish. First album in Spanish, first hit, and I've had like the most loyal fan base in Spanish you can ever imagine.
Have you developed the acting bug? What's this with you on sitcoms?
No, when I'm not singing, I'm in the beach. I'm in the nude beach over there.
Well, wait, exactly where?
Google map of that right
now. My favorite nude beach. Do you guys ever go to nude beaches?
Oh, absolutely, all the time.
Miami has a very good one.
Oh, okay.
He dodged the acting bug question, but he took us in a much more interesting direction.
My mind is racing.
I'm sure I'll see you there today.
Yeah, exactly. Do you want to do more acting?
Yeah, I want to try little things, as long as I can learn, little by little.
Good for you.
All right. Well, listen, what are you going to sing now?
Now I'm going to sing, the new single in Spanish.
The #1.
Yeah, the one.
That's terrific.
Ladies and gentlemen, Enrique Iglesias.